Hey, what's happening? One Journeyman here, and welcome back to the Puritans. Today's video, we take on Hitchin and St. Ives. It's the mid of January right now, and it's been quite a few games since the last time you joined us. And things have gone, well, they've gone to hell. Yeah, our form has been absolutely atrocious since the last time you joined us. That was the 2-1 defeat against Redditch, and just take a look at some of these results. Simply put, absolutely abysmal, and honestly my job is in jeopardy, unsurprisingly. So I've gone kind of transfer crazy, brought on some players in to try and strengthen the team. I've also changed the tactic for today's game. We're going to 4-4-2. We dropped the 4-2-4, just wasn't working. So transfers coming in. First was Brad Smith. We signed him on a free transfer, centre half. It's done okay, not great, honestly. And after that, though, I did actually sign another centre-half, probably to replace him, Josh Williams. No technical skill whatsoever. Mentally, kind of shocking. Physicals, actually okay. Doing okay there. 6'3", and honestly not a bad centre-half. We brought in Shabazz and Mofi, who is a centre midfielder. Pretty well respected as far as my scout goes. Recommended him highly. Good physical attributes. Technically not great. Good at passing. That's good for a midfielder, I suppose. And decision making 11. Apart from that, so-so midfielder. Not a bad player to have on board. I think I brought Brandon Joseph Browdy, who is a right winger. Brought him because of, again, my scouts highly recommended him. Plenty of pace, decent crossing, decent dribbling. Finishing is appalling. Composure 9. He's only got a goal to his name though, so that's a promising sign. Then most recently, though, we brought in another centre-half / left-back, Lewis Probert, who's a little bit more gifted than the other ones I brought in. He's got pace, he's got strength, he's got an okay height. Mental attributes, good aggression, good heading on the ball, marking's good, positioning 7, that's not terrible for this level. So he actually made an appearance, he just signed a couple days ago. So he's probably going to start on the bench today, but going forward, he might get a decent run in the side. Lots of players leaving the club as well. I'm not going to go through every single one of them. For some reason, not showing here. I thought they might be showing there. But anyway, a lot of players leaving the club. Just because got to make some more room. I signed lots of players, got to get some out, and unfortunately we are starting to leak money, so I've got to be careful on how our finances are. So with all those defeats and stuff, we currently set ourselves 14th place in the table. Yeah, we are so far back now of the 5th spot for the playoffs, and honestly, if we're not careful, we could get dragged into a relegation fight as well. So big episode. Hopefully we'll turn it around today. We switched to a 4-4-2 formation. We've really gone back to basics, playing with wingers. And I don't know. We'll give it a go. I was recommended to go back to basics, and that's what I've done. So today's lineup is going to be Jason Bibbo in goal. He's back from injury. Charlie Horton at right back. Josh Williams, Brad Smith through the middle of the fence. Tom James at left back. Got his spot back in the side. Brandon Joseph Bowdy on the right wing with Shabazz and Mofi. Jack Finch, Tom Winters on the left, with Sedic, Rose through up top. So, missing out today, unfortunately, Kieran Wiltshire. He is suspended for at least the next game. He should be back for the next one. He's been out suspended for like 3 or 4 games for an awful tackle, allegedly. So, here we go, up against Hitchin first and foremost. They are favourites. Unsurprisingly, our form has been absolutely atrocious. I just want to get a point. If we get a point today, I will be very, very, very happy. Alright, first highlight of the game, 5 minutes in. Let's see where this goes. Looking for Joseph Bowdy. Can't find him. There's a Mofi to Joseph Bowdy to Sedic now. He's got Rose in the box. Can't quite find him. Winters is going to pick up the loose ball, however. That's a James. James to Smith. Dangerously closed down there. Plays it back to Bibbo. Let's see what he does with it. Hits it long. Looking for Joseph Bowdy again. Can't pick him out. Now here's Hitchin with the ball. Here's Halewood. Halewood back to Johnson. Decent possession here for Hitchin. Hits it long. Looking for Barker. He's got the wrong side of James. And there's Bailey now to make it 1-0 within 5 minutes. Fantastic. Alright, second highlight of the game here. Let's try and get a goal back, shall we? Looking long for Sedic. Can't quite find him. Here's Joseph Bowdy. Terrible ball across. Looking for the crossfield ball to Winters. Couldn't find him. Someone's got to close Barker down, though. Ball's at the James. What's he going to do? I'm always scared whenever he gets hold of the ball. Anyway, hits it long. Bullard intercepts it from Rose. Finch finds Rose again, though, with a decent through ball. He's got a chance now to equalise. Oh, Jimmy Rose. He's gone quiet the last month or so. Hasn't scored many goals. I don't think he's actually scored since the last episode. We need him to start scoring if we're going to get out of this funk, though. Alright, here's Smith. Hits it long. Looking for Rose. Here's Bullard. Plays it back to Jones. Hits it long. Bailey's going to get there before James. There's Kirkpatrick in the middle of the field. Good interception there from Williams. Alright, Sadic now. He lays it off the Rose at the edge of the area. Shots blocked. And the ball is easily cleared. And there's a chance now for Hitch and Hitters on the break. Here's Hellwood now. Taking on all uncomers and puts it wide of the post. Alright, halftime is upon us, and we are still 1-0 down and not really playing very well at all. We're not dominating in any portion of the field. Let's go to the tactics screen real quick. Let's see if we can do something about that, shall we? So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go to a control system. Again, tell them to play structured, play within themselves. No need to fluid lines because I don't really trust them to be fluid. Also, I'm thinking about taking on Sedic, bringing on, I don't know, someone else instead. Maybe do this. Something like that, because we're not, there's been definitely a huge gap between midfield and the forward line. So what I might do here is bring on McDonagh. Play McDonagh, play him behind Jimmy Rose, sorry. Play him also as an attacking midfielder on attack. And then Rosie, what he can do, he can stay on advance forward, that's fine for now. Alright, let's see if that helps. Hopefully it will. Add in maybe a fifth midfielder in there. If not, I'm actually thinking about switching perhaps to a 4-5-1 formation just to try and stop conceding, because that's our main problem. We can just concede far too many goals. Alright, here's Joseph Bowdy to McDonagh, to Rosie, to Mofa at the edge of the area. It's just McDonagh, found Joseph. Oh, great tackle there from Sherritt. But still, that was a much improved build-up. But here they are in the counter-attack now. Bailey's through on goal. Good save there from Bibbo. Alright, resulting corner. Ball's whipped in. Ball is cleared on as far as green. As Bullard, the corner kick taker. And finally kind of get it clear, but only as far as Kirkpatrick. There's Kirkpatrick. Good clear there from Connor Horton. Alright, throw in here straight away. Kirkpatrick to Baker. Ball's bouncing around the box there. Thought someone was going to slide in for a penalty. That's what the fuck are you doing, McDonagh? As Kirkpatrick to Bailey to Halewards. Puts it over the bar. Alright, gonna make a change again off control. I'm not happy with control. Let's go to counter-attack instead. Alright, corner kick here. Winter's gonna put the ball in. Looking for Williams. Can't find him. Ball's bouncing on the box to Finch. Oh, Finchy. Oh, desperately needs a goal, doesn't he? Alright. Switch the play there to Johnson. Come on, close him down. Win it there, Joseph. Come on. Oh, he's beat you too easy, son. Alright, Smith gets the hold of the ball, hits it long. Donnelly, good interception there from Winters to McDonagh. There's Rose. He's got a couple up in support now. Did well to hold it up. There's Winters. Oh, intercepting. Here's a chance now for Hitchin on the break. Halewood's through on goal, and it's 2-0. Alright, and more bad news. Just a pilot on top. Jimmy Rose picked up a knock, so we're going to be on Matty Peak for the last portion of the game. Although it doesn't really matter. I don't think we can get back into this. Ball's hit long here. There's Bailey to Halewood. Both the strikers get on the score sheet today. Here's Green, pulls it back. There's Barker at the back post to Bailey, and it's gone off James, and it's gone into the nets. James scores his second own goal of the season. Congratulations, Matt James. You're now our highest goal scorer in our own net, of course. Alright, just by the end of this miserable game for the Puritans. Yeah, that was an absolute crap show. Honestly, it's hard to stay positive. We have a game against St. Ives next up, though. Maybe we'll bounce back with a win. Alright, so we finally have something positive to talk about. We're just about to sign Danny Clifton, and I think he automatically pretty much becomes my best striker in the club. Of course, alongside the great Jimmy Rose. He's a 3-star player, and honestly, we needed him. We needed a bit of support because Jimmy just couldn't do it by himself anymore. And used to play for Northampton. Well, didn't really play for them, but he existed there, as you can see. He's got some nice attributes. Decent acceleration. Finishing's great. Composure's good. Heading ability is also pretty good. So yeah, we'll just have to see what kind of impact he makes. Because of the injury of Jimmy Rose, he might even get a start today. Alright, so here we go up against St. Ives. Now, there's been a huge tactical adjustment once again. And now, I've been thinking about doing this shape for quite some time. A 4-5-1 formation with inverted wingers. I've yet to use any inverted wingers in this game or in this save, so I'm intrigued to see what I can do with it. And I thought, hey, why not? Things can't get any worse. Let's try something a little bit different. So obviously we'll go through this real quick. Right back, Connor. Ball playing defender. Honestly, I really don't know who's best for that. Probably Lewis, maybe. I don't know. Who's best at passing? Passing is not really good, is he? Let's do current Williams. Yeah, Williams is fine. Yeah, perfect. And then Gaby, Brad Smith, Probert. Yeah, we'll bring back Jeremiah back into the side to partner Williams. Left back, honestly, if I never see Tom James again, I will be a very, very happy man. All right, so inverted wing on the right. All right, so what we got here? We could put Joseph there. Could put Nash. Yeah, let's put Nash in there. Bournemouth on the right. So this is where I think the tactic should work out pretty good, because you have three good midfielders there. We got Finch, we got Amofi, and we got Wiltshire. So between the three of them, they should be able to conjure up a pretty decent midfield combination. I think something like this. We'll put Finch as a playmaker. We'll have Wiltshire and Shabazz bombing forward. On the left there, yeah, Tom Winters inverted wing, and that actually works out pretty nicely for him. And then the false nine up top, none of them really false nines at all. Mirza said it technically is the best false nine we have. I picked false nine because I wanted to get involved in the attacking. I could just use deep line forward. That probably is a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do deep line forward instead and have something like this. Now, the way I picture this working is we're going to do shorter passing, retain possession. We're going to try and hold the ball in the middle of the field and then try and bring in the inverted wingers. So it does the ball does go up to Clifton. I don't want to hold the ball up, and I want to be able to lay it off to the forward running players of Wiltshire, Shabazz, Winters, and Nash. That's basically the idea. I don't know if it's going to work. Again, I've never done this tactical shape or style. So I don't know how they're going to react to this. Probably very poor. It's probably a little bit over their heads, but you know what? We'll give it a shot. That's all we can really do at this point, because I mean things really can't get any worse for me. So here we go. Hoping to get a victory, praying we get a draw, and honestly, as long as we don't get demolished, I think that will be positive. All right, first highlight of the game, and it took 43 minutes. So I actually fallen asleep there. So here's Nash. Looking for Winters. He found him. Winters is through on goal. Oh, decent effort there from Tom Winters. But it looks like we're going to do 45 minutes with a clean sheet. I can't remember the last time I actually said that. So that's positive. We're doing okay. Possession is great. Getting a few shots on goal. And the chance by Winters at the end was a pretty good opportunity. But overall, that was actually positive. All right, quick tweak to the tactic. I haven't seen Clifton all day long, so I'm going to turn him into an advanced forward instead. Other changes I could make to the side because, fitness too. I could bring on Desane for Shabazz. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll bring on Alan Desane. A bit more of a centre midfielder. Yeah, let's have him like that. Let's see what that looks like. That looks pretty good. We'll go with that for now. All right, corner kick here. Winter's going to whip this ball in. Gaby's at the far post. Off the line. It's gone in. Get in there, Alan Desane. Get in there, my son. Fantastic. 1-0 up. Oh, it's so good. It feels so good. Oh, Alan Desane, get in there. I thought a chance had gone when the ball was clean on the out. And I don't think Desane knew much about that, but it did go in the back of the net, so that's all that counts. All right, so you got 10 minutes to go here. Let's not fuck this up, shall we? Let's go to the defensive. We're keeping possession really well. 64% to their 36. So we're doing a really good job retaining the ball in the middle of the park, which is exactly what I wanted, because that's what we haven't been able to do in quite a few months. Here's Finch. So it's last minute of extra time here. And they've have a player sent off, so they're down to 10 men. And it looks like we're finally going to get a win. It's felt like it's been a year since we got a win. This is a huge result. And honestly, I can't explain how happy I am right now, because I didn't want the save to end. I want the save to last for the long run. And getting a result here is just fantastic. And the boys reacted really well and really positively to that tactical change. And I think going forward, I'm going to stick with this 4-5-1 because I don't know. I think playing defensive is the way to go. I try to be attackive, creative, fun, and interesting, but I think with the squad I have and the facilities and the resources, I really think this is possibly the way to go. But yeah, we're going to leave the episode right there. We are 14th now in the table, so finally moving back into a positive direction. We're now 14 points clear of the relegation zone, and we're 16 points behind the playoff chasers. Not getting the playoffs at all. We don't deserve to be. But we finally ended our run of what was it, like 8 games. Lost 8 games in a row. We're back to winning ways now, up against St. Ives. Hopefully we'll respond well against Chesham and Merthyr. The next episode, I haven't really got a date for it. What I might do is I might try and throw in the youth intake, which is going to be in and around this point, and then we'll probably put together an episode around there as well. So, but thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you are, remember to smash the like button. If you want to see more videos by me in the future, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.